What's going on, guys? Alexander Thomas. Welcome back to Gaming Time 123. We are finishing up the final. This would be the last episode for the Commander Legends booster box opening. I have 6 packs left, and hopefully get something good for this week. There's still a few cards I have not received that I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting. Dual of those would be really nice, and what's it called? Alternate art format would be really nice to get. Any of these other like really high mythics would be really nice to do as well. And the other one that I would like to get for sure, it's a black card. I don't remember what it's called. It is a creature. I'm trying to. One thing I was trying to figure out. I got this card here. I was trying to figure out why it has a little symbol for this, and I was trying to figure out why it does. It is a 0 cost card. Oh, there's an alternate side for it. I guess. Don't know if that means anything, but anyways. We have 6 packs left. Just a few cards left to go for. We are at $162.12 22 cents. It's the last couple packs we've got to go for here. And hopefully we get something good for this. We've got ourselves Gale Strike, Briar Braid Adapt, Brazen Freebirder, create a treasure token, Kill Sky Coordinator, Human Pirate, as flying is also attacking, Gift of Paradise, a non-elf, Eye Bite Massacre, non-elves have -2/-2 until end of turn, Ancestral Blade. You create a one when it enters the battlefield. You create a 1/1 social creature, and you can attach it to it. The creature is +1/+1. Fenril, which is put 2/1 counters onto it. You can remove one to search a library for basic land, or search a entire player gets to search a library for basic land. Charcoal Diamond, 25 cents. Final Seeker, I think this is about 36 cents. Something Spear. You search a library for 2 basic lands by sacrificing it. Command Tower. Faves Fez. When it enters battlefield, you gain 4 life, and it can't block, attack, or activate abilities unless they're mana abilities. Parry Blade, it gets +1/+1 for each creature you control, so it could get pretty powerful. And a tokens deck. Physic? I don't know how it is, but you would control an enchanted permanent. Commander Beacon. Nice, I think. You sacrifice it, you put your command into your hand from the command zone. Makes it cheaper because in Commander, if your commander gets destroyed or killed, it actually gets more expensive. So, for example, if your commander costs 1, let's say, if the first time it's destroyed, then the next time it comes out, it'd be 3, and then so on. You actually get it'd be like cheaper. It's not bad. It's probably not gonna be werewolf free, but whatever. It's Ghost of I don't know how to pronounce that. Whenever The cave up a target creature's toughness 3 or later. When it deals damage to the player, you return one target creature from a graveyard that was discarded this turn. And then we have rare. I don't know what to call that. It's Zara Region Red. When it attacks, you may look at defending player's hand. You may put a creature on a creature card from it onto the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker. Return it back to the creature to its owner's hand at the beginning of it. Sounds pretty cool to me. Inspire World Foil. And then we got that. And treasure token. Okay, cool. Let's see what's how we'll go ahead and update this. Alright, so that was a decent pack, I guess. Commander Beacon is actually $6.39. Did I get that right? Commander Beacon is card $6.59. I've already put the thing in, but yeah. I think that would be qualified for being sleeve worthy. These aggregators put the command zone into your hand. Honestly, it's not terrible. I'm not sure it's a card I would play very often, but that's just my opinion. I don't really play Commander that much, though, so. Alright, next card. Why am I getting Commander Legends then? I don't know. I lost the scissors. Okay, there. Still looking for a pretty good card here. Alright, we got Inspiring Purple, Prying Eyes, Howling Golem. When it attacks, each player draws a card. Dragon Egg, create a 2/2 red dragon. Spanish Mutation, your creature must X -0, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. Soul's Fire, deal damage to target creature. Corbrail's Cordner. Wild Size, creature gets +2/+2 and trample, and you draw a card. I'm buying Assassin. Furgreaves Familiar, you gain 2 life when it enters. When it dies, you draw a card. Captain's Call. Create 3 1/1 soldiers. Spikeler Searchlight. Choose a player, add 1 mana into that. That player adds 1 mana to a color. Maelstrom Goblin or Colossus. Valve of Lightning gets +2/+2. Has first strike and it can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. Coleman's Witches says deal 1 damage to any target, then deal 1 damage to any target of an opponent's choice. I don't know, that doesn't sound like a very good card to me. You deal 1 damage to any target, and then 1 damage to something else. I mean, if you're doing a, that's actually kind of difficult. I don't know. That's a really good card, to be honest. Friends, Cellborger. All creatures you control can attack you, your opponents, and planeswalkers as if they had haste. And then our rare is Blade Prototype. It's flying. It's a 3/2. Whenever it deals counter damage to player, destroy target non-land permanent that player controls that one of your opponent controls. Okay. And we have a rare for the first ledger creature. Flying, whenever it deals counter damage to player, that player gains control of a target permanent you control, that player loses life, and discards cards equal to the number of permanents you don't control. I don't know. That might be really good. It's hard to say here. Joseph Cafiero, True Air. Um, enters about whenever enters battlefield, target opponent becomes the monarch. You can't become the monarch this turn. Any damage that will be dealt to this will you or the monarch prevent that damage and put that minimum counters on it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's only like 50 cents. Natural recalculation, and then this is just soldier. All right, let's see what we got. Well, that was a little disappointing. The rares in that pack were only 30 cents a piece, so nothing good, really good in that pack. I think this was actually the most expensive card, believe it or not. All right, next pack we've got. Still got quite a bit of. Still got a few packs to go. We got 3 packs after this one. And, let me go back to my full screen. Universal Summon, Destroy Target Permanent, tap for 3. Boarding Party, Haste, Cascade. Almost Speaker, Scry 2, and enters battlefield. Inspiring War, not foil. Skyrack Giant 4/3 Reach. Scorch Streak Desire Dissonor 2/2. When our creature enters battlefield, tap target creature opponent's controls. Ambush Viper, Flash and Death Touch. Flash means you can play it as if it's an instant. Marble Diamond, 25 cents. Bitter Revelation, I think it's about 30 cents actually. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand, and the rest in your bottom into your graveyard. You lose 2 life. I don't particularly use those cards, but that's just me. Palette Centers, when there's battlefield, you become the monarch. Just 2/4. Fail an elf. It's actually, I think, about 60 cents. You search library for basic land when there's a battlefield and play on the battlefield tapped. Annul's Judgment. Exile target creature entertainment. Lemons, I don't know what that is. 4/4 flyer. Something gargoyle. Oh. Daring Saboteur. Can't be blocked this turn if you pay 3. And when it deals damage to the player, you may draw a card. If you do, then discard a card. Enemies Signet. Add 1 card to your commander. And then we have a 6/7 Crocodile Scaled Behemoth. Then we got another BioWest Blob, large. When it is beginning of keep, if you control a commander, create a token that's a copy of this. Honestly, it's not terrible. But it's not great. I don't think it's not sleeve worthy, I'm pretty sure. Casket the Flash Shoulder. You can sacrifice 3 of the artifacts and or creatures. Look top 3 cards of the library. Put 2 of them in your hand and 1 in the graveyard. Image Celebrating a Bounty. It's Cascade. Spells, if you convert mana costs 6 or greater, have Cascade. We got Wild Heart Hits, and then we got a copy card. We don't care about those. We don't care about those. We can throw those away. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look to see how much it is. Our most expensive card in that set wasn't, that wasn't really a lot. Artist Ninja's most expensive cards, $1.25. Not really sleeve worthy, but I'm gonna put in a sleeve anyways. Why not? We got 3 packs left. Still looking. Back to the thing, please. For the most expensive cards in the set, we're still looking for Jilled Lotus, even if it's just the regular form, which is $100 $111.71 right now. But if it's an alternate form app, it goes for probably 164. I think some of these prices have changed, but a lot of them aren't going to change by that much. But anyways, back to this pack here. Scrapper Serpent. Crushing Vines, destroy a target creature with flying or destroy an artifact. Dragon Mantle. I honestly think that's pretty cool. Kaiseo Zumrits, whenever it attacks another target creature with fly attacks. Attacking creature gains flying until end of turn, as long as it's attacking the same player. Jinlum Togum, Arnoid, and I don't know what that is. Scoring Band again. Moss Diamond again, 25 cents. Scorpion Scelium. Stone Fury deals damage equal to the number of to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Symbol of Dawn. Prosymphrenism, I think it's like 30 cents. Furnace Separation, which is the first uncommon. It says whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you may pay 2 if you do 2 damage to target permanent. To target any target. Let's see. When Grum Goldleaf Whittler has missed, whenever it enters the battlefield, you may destroy a non-elf creature whose power toughness aren't equal. So they can't be equal. So I can't destroy, I don't know what card it is right now, but anyways. And then we have Hero's Blade, 3/2. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. Pretty cool, honestly. And a rare... Oh! That's $27, I believe, as just the regular format. I'll look at that specifically in a second. I definitely know that's going to need to be sleeved. You control players when they are searching their libraries. That is $27. And just to prove that one, I'm just make sure I'm right about that. I might be wrong. I won't update it yet, but I'm pretty sure 141. Okay, $13. $13. I was $7 off, but that's definitely a sleeved card. Continuing on here, we have numeral generated. At the beginning of your combat, each turn you may pay 3. You may pay XX. If you do, distribute X one counters from among of target elves. It's actually really good. I actually used this card before in Commander. It's decent. It's not. I mean, it's not overpowering or anything like that. Funny thing is, this is the one I partnered with. Whenever Fort of a Grade enters or another post card, you may pay 1 and 1 life. I think this is the one I partnered it with, by the way. That's hilarious. And we got Fulminant Elves. Oh, this is... I know this is in regular format, it's 60 cents. And then we got this card again. That's useless, so... And then Soldier Dragon. I know in regular format, this is probably, I think, about $1. That's my guess. We'll This one was $13 right there, and we have 2 more packs left, so pretty cool. I think if I'm correct, if this card is $1, basically, it will have $200 in value on this set. If it comes down to whether that one is a dollar or not. F.R.E. Van Horn. It might be, even if we didn't, we're going to have $1 at least, unless somehow all the cards are fake. Van Horn. Elves? Spell that wrong. Elves. It is foil. It's not extended. Okay, it's 98 cents plus 0.98. Okay, we are literally 3 cents away from 200. I'm putting that over here. Actually, I'm putting that on the sleeve because, it's not, if it's close, it's not really. Full version of that is pretty cool. We are almost there. Alright. We have 2 more packs. Still looking for the other Planeswalker in this thing. Julos, I would love to get one of those. Vegru would be using anything higher than really, I don't know. Anything higher than $10 would be awesome at this point. So I really would like to get Julos, even if it's just a regular form. It's 100, or basically puts my profit almost doubles. If I get Tour and this in the same thing. Obviously, I'm not going to get both of those unless one of them happens to be foil. If I get that in foil, I think it's 160. Is that right? There is, so this, I could literally get $900 in value with one card. Right? Not the promo. $900. This itself is $900. But even if it's in foil, just in foil, that's already $172. Extended foil. I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's being a little hopeful. There's 2 minutes. Even if I just get the other one, that's $112. So. Here we go. 1 more pack to go after this one. Delete token. Champion of Flames. Irvin Severe. Angelic Gift. Double Riv, but if you control an artifact, he has +1/+0. Undying Rage, has +2/+2 and can't block. Stone Fury, 12 cents. Ancient Animus. Supernatural Stamina. Fire Diamond, 25 cents. Squad Captain. Regular Wild Heart Invoker. Orc Palace, I think it's about 60 cents, if I remember correctly. Pirates Colossus, Graded Pirates deck. First one, Interrupted Signs, scry 3, then reveal top card. Draw cards equals that converting creatures mana cost. Wow, so actually that could be huge. That's expensive, but 3 visits is a few bucks actually. I think it's $3. Paladin of Vera, whatever that is. Enters battlefield, put 1/1 counter on creature you control with 1/1 counter. And we have Underground Stadium. Gets, I think it's about $9, but we'll look at that in a second. Omniscience of, don't know what that's called. Automation of limits. It has vigilance and minutes, can be blocked except by 2 creatures, and its power and toughness are equal to the number of elves you can elf cards in your graveyard. So you want to get rid of elves in your graveyard. The other one, Penvid of Steel. It, as long as your turn, creature tokens are +1/+3, and you can pay 4 to create 1 of them. That's actually pretty cool. And then our foil, we have a foil version of this. Is probably about $1. No extra rare. We have 1 pack remaining, but first, let's go ahead and update. Okay, I was a little bit wrong about that. This is $5, so that's definitely sleeve worthy. And then Underground Stadium is $7.44. Also free. We are on our last pack. Honestly, I've been very impressed with a lot of these card decks. Most of them have been fairly valuable. This is it. This is our last chance to get, in theory, a card worth at least $10. Or we will get really disappointed with one of these rares that's not worth anything. The most expensive common in this one is Forest Elves. The most expensive uncommon is $5, 3 visits, which I already got one of those. Falls Legit there is up there too. The most expensive rare is Jones's Will, which is $14. Also for that age, and I already got both of those. I might have got some of these other lands as well. The most expensive mythic is Jude Lewis, which is $144. This is what I really want, the Jude Lewis. But any of these mythics will be helpful as long as they're at least a few bucks, like at least $5. I don't think I really want to see any more of these like little 70-cent mythics, which are ridiculous. But I would love to see Jude Lewis. It's all coming as this last pack, man. Trove Tracker. Haunted Cloak has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste, which is pretty good for me. One of my favorite cards of the set. Wild Cerberus, terrible. Scrapdriver Serpent. As long as you control, as long as its inner player controls an artifact, the defending player controls an artifact, it can't be blocked. Molting Beast. Poldark Rager. He enters battlefield to draw a card and lose 1 life. Knife Bridge Patrol, not bad. Merlin's Bowmaster, when he casts an elf spell, really good in elf deck. It deals 2 damage to target creature flying. Doesn't really do anything against Fire. Ghastly Demise. Destroy Dawn Black creature if its toughness is less than equals the number of cards in your graveyard. Core Garbage, be search library for a Plains card. Silver Black Shimmer. When it dies, you draw a card. Ripshile Spire, not really worth anything. Natural Reclamation. First uncommon, sorry. It's creature gets +4/+0 and it's trample, and you can cast any Cascade when there's pretty good, I think, for me. It's not it's not the best card, but it's pretty good. Mirror Golem. Rivian. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures in your graveyard if you have a lot of creatures in it. This is the last rare we'll get. Well, last insured rare we'll get. It's not. It is. At the beginning of your upkeep, each ends depth, draw a card if you cast a spell from your graveyard or activate the ability of your graveyard this turn. I mean, not bad. We still have a few more, but the problem is these two are gonna be legendary creatures. And we were gonna have a foil in here too. I have a doubt that one's gonna be, but we'll see. Well, we have a Numbos Alberto's Trickster. When you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, look at the top of your library, put one of those cards in your hand other than the graveyard. Okay, not bad. And we have another one, Chemo's Illuminator. Each player may draw a card, and each player who drew a card this way gets 1 life. Private Wizard, really? This is the last chance we have. Now, it's just a massacre. I mean, if I got that, I would probably be any stream right there. Okay, well, honestly, that was a good last pack. Even though it didn't go to be exactly what I wanted it to be. But likelihood of me getting a Drew Lewis at this point was pretty unlikely. And if you guys do want me to do any openings for any of the other sets, you can put those in the comments. You can comment that down below. It's $215 we're at right now, so we've already got to any point. I'll go ahead and update it, and we'll see what we got. Alright, and we didn't get anything very good off that one. But honestly, after all this, $218, about an $80 profit, so I think that's decent for what I've actually got for it. I got this for Christmas, so I didn't actually pay anything for it. You'll probably see some of these cards go out in your local game store in Mid Hill, North Carolina. If you guys wanted to take a look for those things, they should be out at some point. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe button. I'll see you guys next video. Don't forget to keep your game on.